Everyone, AngelDeathTV here. I'm casting the Blade and Soul 2015 World Championship in English. The original tournament is in Korean and is well past. I am casting this over again in English from VODs. We are currently in the semi-finals. This is the first match of the semi-final. We have the Korean Force Master, Jae-Sung Lee, a very well-known figure, actually last year's World Champion, against the Korean Warlock, Sin-Kyum Kim, who actually got to this tournament through winning the wild card tournament to get seeded into this tournament. We're going to jump right into game here. Immediately the action starts. They're both charging at each other there. B comes out from the Warlock. He gets a half dragon there. Uses Rupture. Summons the Wraith. Wraith goes in for the stun. Wraith gets a stun. Warlock is rooted in his circle. Out of range of the Force Master though. He's blocking, Force Master's trying to poke him through it, nothing's happening there. Force Master is branded, meaning he can get big damage coming in here. He blows his 30-second Frost to get that brand off of him. Warlock is just hanging back next to his Wraith. Warlock steps away from his Wraith, Force Master goes in for some damage. Wraith comes to the Warlock and resets cooldowns. Huge damage here. Oh my god. Half Dragon, Dimensional Bullet, Knockdown, Dimensional Bullet, Half Dragon. So that was his RB 4X RB 4X. No, sorry. RB4X, RB4, and then F is Rupture. And that literally demolished like 3/4 of Jae-Sung's HP. Absolutely ridiculous damage. I actually don't think that our Warlock player has dropped a set since the Wildcard tournament. We're going over this again here. This is the opening where he gets the root, goes for some damage here, gets the B off with Half Dragon and do first Rupture for a good bit of damage. Here's the reset. He gets the stun. There's his Half Dragon knockdown, the root again, some RBs, another Half Dragon. There was no final Rupture, but huge damage coming out nonetheless. Completely gave to Jae-Sung. Didn't even get a chance to use his Ice Dragon, the Frost Armor, because of the CC and all that. As I was saying, though, I don't believe our Warlock player, Sin-Sung Kim, has lost a single set since the Wild Card tournament, where he steamrolled over literally everybody to take a decisive tournament win. I think every match he had was 3-0, and they were all relatively fast matches. I wonder if he's gonna let this go to his head, because taking such a quick first win over last year's World Champion could definitely make some people get a little cocky. We're going into set 2 now though, so we'll find out. I also wonder if the openings are going to be as aggressive, because both participants went running at each other for the beginning, and Jae-Sung got the worst of that trade. So we're gonna see if he does that again in the set 2. Set 2 begins, characters load in. Jae-Sung goes forward, gets a Phantom Grip off, 2 escape out from the Warlock, stun onto Jae-Sung. Warlock pops his immunity circle, uses his V to get a Half Dragon and a Rupture off, gets a crit Half Dragon Rupture, gets another Half Dragon coming out. Jae-Sung's literally almost dead already. We're not even 20 seconds into this match yet. He's used his 30-second cooldown, Frost. The Warlock uses his cooldown resets, but Jae-Sung just Frost Armors up and waits it out. Vortex is still there from the Wraith, so he just waits that out and then comes out of stealth. Goes for the Daze, gets stunned by the Warlock's Wraith coming at him, gets knocked up. 2 escapes out of that. His tab and 2 escape are down. He has no escapes currently. Huge damage coming in. This could be the end. 30-second Frost should be up in the next few seconds if he can survive, but he gets killed by the Imprison. Another extremely fast match for our Warlock player here. Jae-Sung really, he used 30-second Frost originally, got rooted, had to tab out of that, got stunned, had to tab out of that, got rooted, and he was out of range, actually. So he wound up having to blow his F roll to get out of that, and then when he got back into range, he just got rooted again. However, that's when he had the stun, or the Frost, on the Warlock, and the Warlock was also not really able to do anything. I'm assuming he was just pointed in the wrong direction, wasn't able to target him. Here's the 2 escape out, the first stun, the first bit of damage here, the first Rupture Half Dragon, second Half Dragon Rupture, third Half Dragon there, already almost dead. Stun goes in, he backsteps that. Second stun comes out, there's the tab escape. Gets stunned and knocked up, he F rolls out of this. Gets AoE'd there, has no way to really get away from it, and then he gets imprisoned, which actually doesn't snare, it just does AoE damage, so it's a really awkward name for that ability. But if Imprison ticks 5 times in that area, if the final tick hits a player or target and is not blocked, immune, resisted, or anything, then the Warlock can cast a free Raging Demon. In this case, it would be a Half Dragon, but they get a free cast off of it, essentially, on one of their huge nukes. So standing in that is ill-advised, and Jason wasn't able to get out of it because he'd already used his backstep, used his F-roll. You can't tab without being CC'd, which he'd already done anyway. Really had no escapes from that and was just stuck in the AoE. The last ticks killed him. I wonder if Jason's going to take a more defensive approach, considering both these last 2 matches he kind of ran straight at the Warlock and has taken a huge bit of health loss in the first 20 seconds of the match. And I'm pretty sure the first set he didn't even get to use his Ice Dragon, the Frost Armor. Pretty sure he blew up before he had a chance to use it, whether it was because of the CC he had on them or if he just panicked or something like that. He definitely blew up quite swiftly in the first match. First set, sorry. We're going into set 3 here. I still really hope Jason's going to do a more defensive approach, but really speaks to the strength of our Warlock player. He's gone through the entire wildcard tournament and this far without dropping a single set, and he doesn't look like he's going to drop a set against the former world champion either. Jason immediately goes forward but steps back, goes for the Phantom Grip, forces out the 2 escape from the Warlock. Warlock gets the root. There's no F-roll out of that, or no backstep out of that, I should say. You cannot roll out of it because it's not a daze. Wraith goes in for the stun. Cross damage onto the Warlock, but not very much. There's the first stun out from the Horsemaster. He's trying to get around the Wraith to get targeting. Warlock looks like he eclipsed out of that, his backstep out of that. He puts the Warlock into the corner, but he winds up back against it himself. He's rooted down. Doesn't want to use his backstep out of it. Cooldown reset's coming in. He's stunned from the leech of the Warlock, knocked up into the air. Ton of dimensional bullets coming in for good damage. No Half Dragons yet. There's one. No Ruptures yet either. There's a Half Dragon and a Rupture. Jae-Sung is at 0 health, essentially. He needs to use Frost Armor. Jason never really had a chance to use his tab escape or his roll because he was rooted. He had 1 soft CC on him. And the snare / root effect from the binding there, it's not a hard CC, so you can't roll out of it, you can't tab out of it. You have to backstep or some other like Q or E step if you have it and are able to use it without targeting, or if there's the Wraiths on top of you. He used his backstep and then got rooted again and was pretty much just stuck there as he got blown up by the Warlock. That was a very quick 3-0 for Sin Kyum Kim over our previous world champion. His sigh of relief afterwards means, at least to me, means he was at least giving Jason respect and expecting a very tough match despite looking so dominant in the matches. That's it for this first semifinal. We're going to go over these highlights here. This is where he got caught in the corner without... He has his backstep, but he can't go anywhere. He's against the wall. Here's the stun. He backs up out of the stun. Gets stunned again. Knocked up into the air. He does the 30-second frost. Wraith dissipates. Knocked back and blown up. Maybe he just didn't realize he was so dead because he went for the Phantom Grip and he had a lot of time. But, unsure what happened there. Anyway, we're going to be going on to the semifinal match 2 next. Keep your eyes on the channel, guys. And, enjoy the tournament.